Hi everybody, my name is Nick Post and I'm the electrical trades instructor at Polytech High School. Today I'm going to show you how to install a GFCI protected outlet. But first I need to remind you that you are not to do any of this kind of work at home and only in the controlled environment in the Polytech electrical trades shop. So this is a GFCI and that's short for ground fault circuit interrupter. And the National Electric Code says that we need one of these anytime we're near a wet location, so outside, or if we're within 6 feet of running water. So that could be your bathroom sink or your kitchen sink or anywhere else in your house that you have a water source. You have to have a GFCI within 6 feet of that. So GFCIs are a little different, and it's really important to pay attention to how you install them. So some differences are, if we look on the back, and it's probably kind of hard to see on this video, on the bottom you'll see something that says line, and then at the top you're going to see load. You have to look really hard. But what that means is that you're going to take your feed or whatever wire is coming from your panel and hook that into the line side of the GFCI. Then any receptacles or lighting that's after your feed or after this box is going to go into your load side. And what that does is it ensures that this GFCI receptacle can protect an entire circuit. So anything downstream or after this GFCI will be protected by the GFCI. And what it essentially does, by the way, is in the event of a ground fault, okay, it's going to trip and it's going to cut power to the circuit. So that keeps everybody safe, and it works really, really fast too. So first thing I want to do is I want to figure out which one is my feed. Okay, so here, for the purposes of this demonstration, we can make either one of these 14-2 cables our feed. What I'm going to do is I'm going to say this bottom one is our feed, and I want to strip out about 1/4 inch. And then what I want to do is I want to take a tag and I want to tag that wire. And that's for me and anybody else that comes after me to know that this line is my feed. So if this bottom cable is the line, then the top cable has to be the load. I'm going to strip about 1/4 inch out on both of those wires, and I'm good. So first thing I want to do is I want to install my ground. So one big difference here with GFCIs is that you're not going to curl your wire and wrap it around the screw. If you do that, you're going to ruin the GFCI, and you're also going to have a heck of a time trying to get it done. Instead, these are torqued terminals. And so you simply slide a straight piece of wire underneath that torque terminal and you tighten it up. Now you can't see it, but underneath of this terminal, there are little teeth that dig into that wire. And as long as you tighten it up really tight, it's never going to come out. Next thing I want to do is I want to install my line or my feed, and you simply take this wire and push it in. You'll see we have holes on the back like that. Tighten it up. Again, do not curl it, because if you do that, you're going to break the GFCI and you're going to get really frustrated, because it's never going to work. Same thing on the hot side. I'm holding it inside the device with one hand and tightening it up with the other. Make sure it's not going to come out. Now we go to the load side of the GFCI. So again, everything that this cable is hooked up to downstream or after this GFCI is now going to be GFCI protected. Put that wire in. Tighten it up. Put that one in. Tighten it up. Okay, so now we're pretty much done. And just to review, you got to pay attention to what is your line and what is your load, and make sure you're not going to curl the wires like you would on any other receptacle or switch. Thanks for watching.